Okay. All right, I should be back on the air. Yeah, I should be back right now. I hope I'm back right now. I really hope I am back right now. Now I'm on my own data. So this better be better. Oh, I like this. This better be better. All right, so the internet is coming from my phone now. It should be better. I'm gonna sit there because there is better lighting. Hello, Malin L. The next we're gonna do is what is wrong with that Bob sentence? I'm gonna type it again because you may have gotten lost in the middle of all the hellos. What is wrong with that sentence? Marit, tell me what is wrong with that? That is what's wrong, but what exactly? It should not have an apostrophe. It should not have an apostrophe. Exactly. Want does not have an apostrophe. You know what does have an apostrophe? I won't go to dinner without showering first. Won't, as in will not. That has an apostrophe. And I guess whoever wrote that was probably thinking won't and not want. Just two different things. The next one I've seen a lot with Norwegian speakers. There are two mistakes in the above sentences. There are two mistakes in the above sentence. And I've seen that a lot with Norwegian speakers. It's happened very often. One mistake is a spelling mistake. The other one is a language interference mistake. Coco, you know what I like that you did? Is that you put he is because it's more academic. That's great. But the thing is that that's not wrong to say his. It's fantastic that you're choosing to not use the contraction because it's more academic, but that's not the mistake. That. Mali Nupon, you're putting in that. He's the guy that I told you about last week. There's something else that's wrong. Week. Very good, Hanna. Week. Week. Who I told you about last week is also correct. Marit. Very good. You're picking up these things and I'm loving it. Next one. There are two mistakes in the above sentence. I want to open that file that I sent you because I am kind of thinking that I gave you the wrong thing, maybe. I think I gave you I gave you the corrected version of it. I gave you the facit. I gave you the answer key. I'm actually going to remove that because I gave you the answer key. All right. Weak is a person who isn't strong. A week is a period of 7 days. So everybody caught that. And of course, the capital I for the pronoun. Very good. Everyone's picking up everything. Next one. My parents and I. That's very good. My parents and I have. Can somebody explain to me why it's have? Why should it be have? All of you are writing the correct answer, which I'm very pleased for, but I want you to tell me why. Very good. He, she, it has. And my parents and I, that would be we. We have. Very good, Lina. Very good. The next one, some of you are spelling this word like this. And I want you to stop spelling it like this. So we're going to look at this again. There is a spelling mistake in there, and there is a comma missing somewhere too. Very good. With, W-I-T-H. With has only 4 letters, W-I-T-H. Very good. Next one. The comma should be after this. Very good. I know that the word certificate is very similar to the word in English certificate, but the spelling should be quite different. So I want you to find the correct spelling. You're very close, but that's not what it is. No, nobody has gotten it yet. I'm still waiting for more. Okay, just popped up correctly. Certificate. Yes. That's the spirit. Certificate. One of the things that you can actually use to your advantage Just think of the words in Norwegian. Norwegian doesn't have many words with the letter C, really. I have noticed that from the very beginning. When I started learning Norwegian, I'm like, there's not that much to write here. If you want to use a letter C, there's not much that you can do with it in Norwegian. So lots of words in Norwegian that have letter S, the equivalent word in English will be with a C. I'm not going to say all the time, but to a certain extent, it's going to happen a lot. All right. The next one. We only have two more. We only have two more. Well, I try to mostly I try to keep a standard American pronunciation, American English pronunciation to the words that I say. And in American English, it's very common for people to say gonna. It is very common. I see that four people have already spotted the first mistake. Yes, gonna is for speaking, not writing. So are going to is the correct way. It is completely okay for you to say gonna. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to sit, I probably say that all the time. But when I'm writing stuff down, and if it's an official document or an official paper, it should be going to. I really don't like doing this, and this I can't put a filter on. I can't do any special effects. So this is me. Like because when I'm sitting at home, I put myself in a little bit of a picture and I put a bit of a filter to cover some of the imperfections in my face. But this is like, yay, that's me. The next one is there we go. I am going to. Very good. When you write stuff down, never use gonna. There are lots of things that you should not use when you're writing. You can say, I want to go, but you should write, I want to go. You when you're talking to your friends, if you want to say this, you can say it. Don't write it. Do you know where that comes from when people say, I ain't going to do that? That's colloquial, very informal, and it comes from African American vernacular. If you watch an American movie and you watch African American people who use this vernacular, they speak a different dialect. And it's a beautiful dialect for them to use, but you can't write stuff down in it. So ain't comes from African American vernacular, which is a dialect of the American English language that mostly Black people speak. Do you know the rapper Eminem? Do you know the rapper Eminem? Hello, is this mic on? Hello? Yes, okay, thanks. All right, so Eminem is a white dude. You look at him, he's the whitest man on the planet. He could walk around in Norway and people would think he was from here. He was an ethnic Norwegian, even. He's a very white dude. But when he speaks with African American vernacular because he grew up in a black neighborhood in the United States. So Eminem, I'm going to play some Eminem in the background just in case. I am this close to buying YouTube Premium because I just can't. Every time I try to watch YouTube, they're like, "Would you like to have YouTube Premium?" I'm very close to just paying for it to stop seeing the stupid ad. It's really annoying. This is Eminem. When when he talks like a black man, but he is a white person. So this can bring up a discussion like the way that you speak is not a reflection of who you are ethnically, but it's more a, a production of the environment where you are. Because if I had grown up in Selbu, I would probably speak Norwegian with a Selbu dialect. But I don't because I did not even grow up in Norway, right? Okay, now we're going to do Quizlet Live. I hope your phones are charged. And I'm also going to give you a link to the vocabulary as well. But now I'm going to give you the code for Quizlet Live. It won't be playing on the screen because I can only do that with the equipment from home. The code for Quizlet Live is, here's the code. We're just going to do a few rounds. This green liquid that I was drinking, it's probably not very good for you. It has artificial sweeteners in it. It has 0 calories, but lots of chemicals to make it 0 calorie and to make it sweet. It's probably not very good for you, but that's the one unhealthy thing I do. Mama doesn't drink, mama doesn't do drugs, doesn't smoke. I exercise every day. I try to eat healthy, but I have I do drink Pepsi Max and I do drink lots of artificial drinks. I should probably stop with that. Who is Coco and Foodie? Who is that? I don't know if I know who that is. All right, there are 12 players. Is everybody in? Lise, Hanna, Marit, Thea, Malin L, Line, Malin, Nupon, Hanna, Hannah. Okay, Tiggs is also with us. So I think it's safe for us to start. Okay, Coco's friend. All right. Hello, Coco's friend. Is she there? He, she, I don't know. Hi. I'm probably making a fool of myself. It might be a boy, and I'm thinking it's a girl. Let's do a couple more rounds. Okay. I'm going to put a link in there for you. I want you to work. I want you to work on match. I also want you to work on a test. With the test, I want you to do the test as many times as you can until you obtain 75%. Here's the link to the study set. I'm also going to put it in our group chat so everybody can have it. Do the test until you get 75%. Do the match until you get your best score. You don't need to get a better score than anybody else, but try to improve your score if you can. Here is the link again. I put it in our group chat as well. I am going to be here at school until around 4:45. Then I'm going to go to the bus stop. So between now and then, feel free to contact me online. I'm fully available if you have questions. If you are already working on your essay about your ambitions and dreams, feel free to do that. I think I'm just going to leave the live stream on. So if people want to keep coming in and asking me questions, they can just do that. I'm going to keep my live stream on. I'm correcting some tests and things for my other classes, but I'm going to leave the live stream on in case people want to come in and ask questions. But you don't have to sit here with me. You can just go do what you have to do. And I'm going to be here. Because I have to be at school until my bus doesn't come until 5:02. So regardless of what happens, I have to be here. So I'll be fully available. No, you don't have to stay.